Most people get this wrong. They think all grocery credit cards are basically the same. But the biggest mistake you need to avoid is ignoring how much you actually spend on groceries every month. In this video, we are breaking down the best grocery credit cards in 2026, so you can maximize cashback on one of your biggest everyday expenses. Let's start with the basics. Groceries are a recurring expense. That means even small cashback percentages can add up to hundreds of dollars a year. But only if you pick the right card. Now here's where it gets interesting. The best grocery credit cards usually fall into three main categories. First category, high cashback grocery cards. These cards give boosted rewards specifically on supermarket and grocery store purchases. You can often see 3 to 6% cashback depending on the card. For someone like Alex who shops weekly for a family, this category can make a big difference without changing spending habits. But here's the problem. Many people assume every store labeled as a grocery store qualifies, but some cards exclude wholesale clubs or superstores. That is where people lose rewards without realizing it. Second category, flat rate cashback cards. These cards give the same cashback on all purchases, including groceries. Usually around 1.5 to 2%. For someone like Jake who wants simplicity and does not want to track categories, this is the easiest option. In a minute, I'll show you how combining a flat rate card with a grocery bonus card can increase your total savings without extra effort. Third category, rotating bonus category cards. These cards change bonus categories every few months. Groceries might be a top category in one quarter and something completely different later. For careful users who track schedules, this can give very high returns during grocery bonus periods. Now let's talk about the strategy that actually matters. The smartest approach in 2026 is not using just one card. It is stacking the right cards based on your shopping behavior. For example, you might use a high cashback grocery card for supermarket purchases and a flat rate card for everything else. But here's where most people fail. They forget to use the right card at checkout, or they mix up categories, which means they lose cashback every single month without noticing. So what should you actually do? Start by checking where you buy groceries most often. Then choose a card that matches those stores. If you shop at multiple places, consider combining a grocery bonus card with a flat rate backup card. Let's summarize everything clearly. The best grocery credit cards in 2026 are not just about the highest cashback rate. They are about matching your shopping habits, avoiding category mistakes, and consistently using the right card. If this helped you understand grocery credit cards better, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more simple money-saving guides like this.